everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the worst motorsport crashes 2022 part 1 with my boyfriend. Yay! There is a part 2 of this video. The other creator who I actually got the first motorsport crashes and fails reaction video of, he doesn't exist anymore on YouTube. So now we have to find a new person to react to on motorsport crashes and fails. Yeah, and these are the worst crashes, so the biggest ones. And in the thumbnail there was one of Formula 1. Nice. The one that actually scared me the most last year. He was just upside down and skidded across. Ooh. There was actually a picture appeared later on of how he was, and I can just say it looked uncomfortable.
That's the best.
Let's get into this. Like this video while you're at it if you love motorsports as much as I do.
The mistakes out there, so let's see what Christine does as she swings the car around to she has had a whopper of a crash.
That's a woman.
So she's going down, takes a bit too much of the rear end, it just slides round, and as you say, fairly innocuous, but a really big crash. She goes over on the side, then over front to back as well. My word, I am so sorry for that team, Veloce.
Really loud.
Come off the corner, the car got light exactly like I was talking about. Man, it went over too. I was right. You know, pushing obviously on a rookie, Tony, you talked about it. Again, come off of that corner, got light, and that thing was long for the ride, but very aggressive pushing.
Then it would be bad. But there's no fire.
That is not at all what you're looking for. That kid is sitting there going, what happened?
They're 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover, that's Austin Hill in the 21. Big crash, up and
now
over.
That is what I call a normal crash.
Caution is out.
Fire.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was at the time of caution, because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. It had to be really close.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time he left the bottom of your monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31, and
something broke in the back of the truck. It looks like maybe. Would you think maybe a track bar mount or something?
Something like in the rear end. Yeah, looked like it. He got down on the painted double yellow line, but I don't think that should have been enough to turn that thing around.
It wobbled him over that way. Yeah. And then watch this pack of trucks coming at him.
In the fourth spot, and there's contact. Drew Dollar hard into the wall.
I think her and Tony got together there.
Driving all day long.
Another good save by Tony.
Yeah, yeah.
She could own the sweet moves of the race. All of them.
I was going to say
all three of them. All three.
It's like 24 hours of Le Mans. Ooh, drag race.
Whoa, hang on, Alex. Oh, that thing hangs a right, comes across, and pancakes the wall. Coming out of turn number 1. They're side by side again. Through turn number 2. Who's going to come out of 3? Oh, the contact! Both drivers are off! Rowe and Neveau! Contact in turn number 2. As I said, they were battling. It was an over-under. Here they come through the corner. Yeah. Does something happen to the inside?
Just like
that was just Miles Rowe, I think, not giving it up on the outside. You could see that trying to come through turn number 2. And how does Jace Denmark get through unscathed?
Quite a lot of debris.
There they are. Oh, more contact.
Now that is a lot of debris. A lot of damage.
Number 8 and 9.
That
is 3 drivers involved there.
Yes.
Very, very close indeed. Down to the first corner. Sam Pearley pulls out in the blue car, tries to go all the way around the outside. He's got the second position. A roll at the start of the race.
Oh, no.
He jumped the curb.
Got it completely wrong, and the curb did the rest.
Luckily, these cars have a lot of safety features.
And see if we can delve a little deeper into what happened here. That's a hard
including the seats.
Chesting.
Yeah. MotoGP has airbags in their suits.
he knew it right there. He's got his foot on the gas saying, oh
there's
no,
a
oh
slow-mo bit of when Mark Marquez
look at him on the gas knowing it's about to hit it.
It basically showed how
Luckily he hit it towards the right rear corner of that car.
But I think if and Chang over aggressive again, this one's going to be a bit more intense.
It's a Ferrari.
It's a Ferrari.
A little bit. The 07 just. Oh, jeez. Nothing he can do.
No, nothing he can. Those things happen so fast.
But look at that give in the safer barrier. Yeah. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
Look how high the back tires came off the ground.
Kind of stoppy.
Yeah, you see the 34 just sideways in front of him. Jeez,
and now you cannot see anything.
Look how far under the 99 was under the 6 car. That's called windshield deep. When you see the rear tires up on your windshield.
He's got squished.
Don't see anything.
No, he still can't see anything. Hey, Carlos!
You could hear the under rotation at the rear end, and that's what came round.
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult because he lost it really early. If you see when he went left, it's true, you know what I mean? He going sideways, and you know, yes, the barrier could be a little softer, maybe, but
let's have a look from the offboard again.
Ooh,
so
24 hours of Le Mans.
Fires it across,
Not Le Mans.
I'm sure he got hit by that piece of bodywork.
Les feux qui s'allument. Et c'est parti. Et c'est bien parti pour un pilote CRT derrière. Ça tape très fort derrière Victor Goujon, qui est parti à la faute avec une voiture de l'équipe CLRT.
What happened here? Everything played out in front of cameras. And it's difficult to say who was in fault in this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 times around rolled at least 9 times.
And this is why, wow, gets airborne, smack into the wall, reminiscent of the crash at Sebastian.
Now this is how the Mercedes lost it. Oh, it looks as though he's had some, has he had some help there from the race leaders?
That was a Lacey.
That was a Lacey. That is a monster accident. We're going to see it again. Was there contact? There might have been the slightest dash of contact from a Lacey as he was going through. Now, is that going to be an investigation for them to get some slipstream? This could bring them a couple of car lengths in front. Goodness me, the Prius was actually coming into the pits. So that was tight. And now they've got, a big shot. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh my God.
That is a massive accident on the home straight.
That is why we need blue flags. Oh my God, all the time they have to leave the space. And, well, they don't have to put him to safety.
Debris and flicked it back. I don't know whether that was part of the event.
It may well be, you know.
Oh no, this is Monaco history.
Sitting in the garage.
Historic cars. That's really sad.
Making contact there. Didn't see from that point of view. That's where Tommy Lindroth went around.
Comes to a halt, so it was the 89 car.
He finished Monaco.
And he got together with that. That was quite a heavy impact. From that angle, you see how heavy it was. It was Matej.
Duplo filho, você vê aí o replay. Ele ainda estava acelerando para se aproximar do carro que estava à sua frente, que é o líder da prova, né? Já havia sido alcançado pelo safety car. Por muito pouco não atingiu.
Loose off the corner, had to get completely out of the by KFC.
Right rear down.
This actually wouldn't make the racing dangerous. You go at such high speed that you don't know what is coming. You don't know. You can't react quick enough. That's what most crashes are.
Lucky to not get upside down.
And then that's a big moment. That's a big hit into the wall.
Huge crash. That is an absolutely huge crash. Of budgets, but it let go.
Hit
the Armco, spun around.
What happened? He just turned right. Almost like when he lifted up, engine braking almost.
Hughes. He's all action right now.
Oh.
And that's horrible.
Ouch.
That's a big crash. He'd been on the limit all the way through. He'd been into the barriers
Most drivers actually crashed there.
That's what sends him towards the wall. Look.
Yeah, there you go. So he's in places to watch motor racing in the world, but of course, no runoff, no get out, and a big job for Van Amersfoort Racing to do.
Interesting situation there. You saw Scott Dixon had pulled out on Devlin differential. Oh, spin! Oh, Dalton Kellett in the turn one wall very hard.
First crash of the month of May, and it's a big one.
Yeah.
Marcus
Marcus
Ericsson.
Almost got it. Wow, went up.
Those are old.
Front end just got a little bit up in the air. The wind caught it.
We all remember Roman Grosjean with his crash in Bahrain. And Marcus Ericsson for his...
Fireball as the gearbox
Wait, was that
explodes.
Rinus VK? Might have
Just
been.
Fireball. That's the only thing I saw.
It is Rinus VK. Dutch.
Much earlier in the corner, it seems like he lost the back end.
It was Rinus VK.
Dealing with, and like we've seen from VK and Eilon, the two drivers that crashed earlier, the rear end just steps out in traffic, and that is a massive left side hit.
This was the Indy 500 I saw live.
Wicked wiggle at the apex of turn 4. That could have been even worse. Sorry, 3.
He stopped in turn 4 because of the speed you're carrying. And I'll tell you what, guys, once you hit the first time and get rid of that, the car went all the way around so early, it was a completely forward impact. That is one of the worst angles to hit.
Whereas, yeah, this year wasn't the case.
Just watching. Oh, couple of cars. Oh, and a touch for the man-side Porsche. This is going to go into the barriers hard. And it has done at the Tiergarten.
John, that's the brothers.
And an 8th win for Olaf Meintein. There was a tiny little touch there through that right-handed portion as they were coming up the hill. Good job by one of the Get Speed.
This one is sponsored by Coca-Cola. That is a big one.
Dang it.
Whoa.
He crashed the same way.
Drain.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it rolled underneath the car, and that's what flipped the car.
It got
the upper A-frame was
squeezed.
broke. Whole right front suspension dug in.
We hate the cars. The 88
tried
we
to
hate
go high and just didn't have enough room.
It's ugly.
See, that right front wheel dug underneath the car, and that's what dug in and caused it to start flipping. Violent crash.
Upside down, as you can see.
Is the one.
And the roll hoop and the
Normally,
halo
you would
very
have
much
barrel
doing its
roll.
job before the car digs in. And
Just to reassure you. Yeah, so
roll bar
whether George got a little tap on his right-hand side, I don't know. But
and there was a hole in the
so
track.
here is Alex Albon now, and he gets the tap. Nothing he can do. Sent into the barriers.
Yeah.
Just avoids.
I met that man
in front
Alex
of him.
Albon.
So what it was just so many.
You could know that made it back to the pits and was able to restart. Oh, this one, no. That was kind of instant karma. I just realized. Yeah.
Into the air. That is the most frightening accident you will see.
Because look, this guy gets pushed off by this guy. Okay, yeah? Keep an eye out on him. It's him, yeah? And instant karma. But that is also another explanation why we need the halo.
Belting off the front.
Safe
Yeah,
lives.
that's the we see him. Oh, and that's a pretty big. Yeah, and he hits
That's
that
a
front
pretty
of the
big
car
impact.
pretty heavily into that 90 degrees into the
third or
equal third, fourth position. Oh well, what happened? He went up the inside of Marzio Moretti, who hit the curve, bounced across. All looks okay. He's now pointing the right direction, trying to get drive, and unfortunately the 29 car yesterday was in the walls.
Around the outside, Arjun Miney then a big bold move right from the start, and Arjun Miney and Frank Pereira make contact, and Arjun Miney has gone around, and then there is a the Arjun Miney car that had got really stacked and damaged, but actually not so. That just got attacked by Esteban Moot involved. Let's see what happened here.
I believe this might be the Norris
that was a big hit from behind, and then another.
For me, it's the third time already. You know, like we always there, we always fighting, and today I just braked in turn 1. I was already like P7, and then like when I go to the corner, I got a massive hit from behind from the BMW.
Race suspended. Now that is some debris. Ooh.
Squish.
Now I see why they suspended that race.
Oh, contact again. Josh Berry in the 8.
Oh, no. Slammed into the side of him, and he spins. Sage Carob into the wall.
Spins.
What a move by
Softly
that yellow
hits the
car.
wall.
Jones to miss the record. Here comes the rest of the field.
They can't see. It's smoke and dust all the way across. More coming in too fast, and more contact.
I have nostalgia to that
single season. Yeah, so there we go.
Big impact.
They actually removed the sausage cuts from that one.
Cars are traveling too fast.
He's sliding into the
sideways
last week.
Maybe it was Miyake and Hirakawa.
Whoa. The back is actually designed to come off like that.
Can't see a thing.
I mean, you can't see.
He's not even braking.
Eduardo Mortara, the championship leader, who's aquaplaned off. Oh, they're all off. They're all
He didn't even try to brake.
There's 4 cars off, isn't there? Down at turn 6.
Right.
Here's what happened. Whoa, Cassidy. Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, and then just.
And then there's the green number 4.
Look at the water. Just hit a puddle. Massive puddle.
Oh. He's in.
Ouch.
This is Eileen coming through. Yep. She
Boom.
really carried some speed.
Those kind of barriers are only funny to see when it has been raining.
Yeah.
Because then you see a lot of water splash off.
Oh no.
My
But when
goodness,
there's dust on them.
All right.
Wee.
He's right there. That went around early, and then he came up right where Jack Zhang was running on the normal racing line.
I think I remember this track.
That was a substantial hit. Even in the wet, you're building some pretty good speed. Coming down, it was. Oh, but it got Jan Bernier. And you saw he got his left side tires up, and it was a particularly wet area of the track. Thank goodness for the safer barriers.
He's going to try
I wasn't
to
watching
appear
from the one at the time. I was 2.
Looks like he's trying to come down, and the 2 of Creed thinks he's there, and he stays in the gas contact, and the around goes the 8 in front of traffic.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
my goodness.
And here comes Myatt.
That race
Sometimes
was like
people make mistakes, and it's that mistake causes this mess. Look at the one car Sam Mayer. He just hung a right to try to keep to hitting the A car and did a really good job of having no more damage to his car than he did.
I mean, that's as evasive maneuver as you can get away with. The wall helped him straighten it out, but that's going to let the one continue.
Fear is he's in such a vulnerable position.
So now the spin, look at all the smoke. So you want to say, all right, here's where I want to go, but you're just trying to miss him. And then what happens that quick? I mean, that decision has to be made.
The 73.
Ooh, a little help from behind there on Amber.
Yeah, it looked like Jason Kitzmiller with the 97 got into Amber as they were going into the tunnel
That
turn.
blue car came out of nowhere.
And then nowhere for these other drivers to go.
Well, I don't know. The first time we saw it was coming through the exit of Blanchimont.
On the dirt and just gets, just gets sucked out. Into
Almost got punched.
Oh, is this going to be a contact between 2 cars?
In the darkness.
It is. It is. The Mercedes tags the rear of the McLaren, and it turns sharp right. Let's look at it from this head-on view. And he hits that. That's a big impact. But remember, the McLaren has
my boyfriend is a car
it's a full
expert.
carbon fiber chassis.
Cars run
You
wide,
can say
so in a minute, expect to see it
friend of
spearing
ours
across
is
the racetrack. There it is. And bang.
Yeah.
I think that
He
was
really
Cayman,
is.
wasn't it?
You learn from him.
Into the inside as close as they can
I
as they
learned
now
from
into
him,
the outside.
that's
Oh,
true.
big launch, big shot.
But
But you also learn
That's what
him.
sent Santiago Ramos into the barrier.
I teach you lots of
And
stuff.
here is the next piece of
Formula
the
Renault.
replay too, as you can now see the
Technically
cars
Formula
filtering their way out, some venturing out to the gravel trap. There you can see certainly the collision further back, and then the upend in the rear. That was Pietro Armani.
But then he's gonna,
Logan
he's gonna
Sargent.
make contact and
There's
suspension
Sanford.
breakage for Logan Sargent. So just
Again from the forward-facing angle, but it's really hard to see what tags are on there. It might be that he moved across on the Lamborghini, or the Lamborghini moved towards him.
There's the tyre there.
Just went straight into the barrier on the approach up to turn 7.
That drama on the first lap for Valentino Rossi has put the car 20th. Now that looked to me as though the safety car peeled off up at turn 2.
Absolutely, I don't know what that's all about.
Gara del pilota romano con lo spaventoso incidente di Pierluigi Alessandri che andrà a cappottare spaventosa
as soon as they hit the grass,
staccata della curva.
I think that driver was unconscious.
As soon as they hit the grass, like.
I think that driver got unconscious. He just saw his arm like. He wasn't dead. He survived. He's just unconscious.
And the double hit. That's Luca Giotto coming into the top two. Oh, here we go then.
Yeah.
And he lost the rear. And unfortunately, it's Benavides, the innocent victim.
Oh no, he picked the wrong side.
That is a...
Moseka was very fortunate to get out of that one okay. Obviously managed to dodge all the collisions. Now that is the winner from yesterday's race as well. Dominic Schrammel obviously going off. That's part of the Motorsport team. You've obviously got as well.
It would have been funny if he drove a Dodge.
No, definitely saw there, but then that is a big...
Cosa è successo? Si è toccato. Questa. È brutta la botta, ricorda tre curve e vedete quello che succede con Salvatore Tavano che va a sbattere.
En die heeft natuurlijk hetzelfde gedaan.
E para limpar, a gente vai revendo aí essa imagem, ó.
Você vê, ele acabou dando na quina do muro.
If you need any more tires?
Soltar, ele deu azar.
Does it surprise though?
Pits with this red flag. But we've also got a 3-place
just didn't even bother with
turning
the right way.
4 times. We get a replay. That was a big hit, wasn't it? Just couldn't get the car stopped. That wet gravel will have compacted as well.
Na pista, como o Gaetano de Mauro, você está revendo aí. O Tuca bateu no único setor onde não tinha proteção de pneus ali no escape da última curva e acabou dando.
Oh, another oval. Look, they're taking that left turn. Anyway, they're taking a right turn.
Turn to the right and head on into the wall.
They're taking a left turn.
Oh, it's right turn. Oh, left turn.
Into the wall.
From that perspective, it was a right
The 7-wall guy as well. Brandon Jones is in it. Hemrick is involved.
The most GP expert here. Nowhere to go.
It's all looking okay there.
Oh, it's a race. I never watched this kind of stuff.
Yeah, as you say, he took the inside on the grass.
Watch it from the inside.
He takes a bit of grass on the
Those guys
inside.
are in danger there.
Yeah, Eunice could feel that.
Oh, Alistair. He's
and then the camera
just
broke.
come in too hot, and it's whether it's a note or not, but he's obviously not got round the tight left.
5 right, very long.
3.7 at the first split. We got a massive slide.
Bum.
This is
Hey, he's back on his feet.
Down through the S is super quick.
I wanted to say they are back on their own feet,
the Lexus run into the back of the prototype, which is gone.
Take a look and see what happens. There's the aftermath of it, and
Arjun Miney, who had contact by the looks of it with Maro Engel. Looked like the two Mercedes came together on the run through parabolic, and it was right in front of. Joe Bittman challenging for the lead of the race, tries to carry the speed around the outside. Rennie Rash behind in third, contact further back there. Philip Eng getting involved with one of the Lamborghinis, which might be Clement Schmidt. We've got another Lamborghini, which is Rolf Eisen into the barriers. Second, Rastis third, but he's got Bortolotti barreling up the inside of him now. On the brakes on the way to turn 8, he goes through the huge shunt behind. Massive shunt there.
I believe one of the drivers actually passed away
from this angle. Just look at the midfield. Maxi Boot got delayed. Sheldon van der Linde was right behind the incident again and just carried the speed around the outside. Philip Eng got caught up in all of that as well. And then it was clipped the back of Dennis Olsen as just in front of him this massive shunt between Preining and Schumacher.
David Schumacher or?
And then Maxi Boot got tangled up in that as well. Nick. Here's a replay. Nick Cassidy there took a hit from Dennis Olsen as he. Apologies for the language there, but you can understand it given the severity of that incident. So Schumacher trying to come around
with extra sauce
from his point of view there. Into the concrete wall.
Battle with him.
Motor oil.
Sure enough, between Alessia Dono and Thomas Neubauer, it is 1.223. Someone has made contact. And that, I think that is Marco Pulcini, Nico. I think it is.
So he outbraked himself slightly and then wants to get back onto the track. Now, when you're there, you're out of control. So he had nowhere to go. Darwood had nowhere to go. Matt Campbell had nowhere to go. And does that... And Spark just there. But was it?
How did he spin?
I think it's Alberto, wasn't it?
Faz a ultrapassagem, Márcio Maro tem carro saindo. Nossa, a batida é forte.
Okay.
Many a mile around here in Formula Ford 1600. He's up to 9th and off the road there. And high speed goes.
Oh, those marshals got out of the way quick.
This is a really interesting angle, this, because Theo Egerton, you can see, tries to go for that
well,
undercut.
that's natural instinct.
Either comes across the road or was tagged across the front of him.
Yeah, I think Will saw him in the mirror starting to go for that move and so tightened his line. It's not Marshall, that's just
through this, just in the corner.
Yeah, it's not Marshall, it's actually a bit of behind turns.
Front legs locked up. Look at that. Seeing 16-year-old Kayaski.
As
all of a sudden Torsten Kraus doesn't get away. There's a massive shot there for Jerome de Sadelier. The front of the car absolutely destroyed. And that was, it looked like Writer Engineering's car. Freddie,
it's not over.
It's absolutely a massive pile up here.
Massive pile up. There's one guy standing still. Yeah, you can call that a pile up. Oh, this one. Definitely the fault of Lance Stroll.
Yeah,
really?
Just wow, movement.
His car remained intact.
Behind you, just a few feet earlier, he could have gone right into the side of that Armco and maybe split the car in half.
He turned in, so.
Attenzione qui all'uscita.
When she's very dry, I crashed. That's like push challenge. Hey, we're back in Imola again.
That's an unfortunate contact onto the car of Tommy Lindroth, and you can see that car just skating right across the gravel, and that is the.
Does this unpack what's gone on here? Oh yes, horrible moment then for James Goldie, and then all this lot have got nowhere to go. They have literally arrived in across the top of the curb, lucky not to roll it, and that has had the effect of tripping over Randall, and the rest of them are all doing 150 kilometres an hour, and they drive smack bang into the middle of a gigantic mess.
Whoa! Massive collision.
He's lost the rear. Wow. Man, we've seen some cars get crooked there. That's into turn 14. Oh, wow.
Well, that's bad for your neck.
Bridge.
You come to a complete standing still.
And the Bentley all side by side, but I'm not sure, again, can't quite tell if there was contact. The Audi looks like that wrapped things up. And this was
Whoa.
Goodness me. And confirmation.
Luckily, there was no actual cameraman
that
there.
Sergio broke his collarbone in that incident, so we sent him out.
I think that's a good photographer. Endurance Brazil.
Levantou a proteção de pneu, safety car na pista. Olha o safety car, olha a esculhambação tomando conta da reta final da penúltima etapa do campeonato. Ah, mas que pecado, a corrida da Gineta era boa demais, vinha numa ótima terceira posição. A pancada na Gineta do Porsche da Stuttgart escapou naquele mesmo ponto.
E já sob safety car, hein?
Exatamente.
How blind must that guy be
Vamos
to not see him?
It's raining.
Yeah,
o Ricardinho perdeu a freada, acertaria o muro, mas já tinha um outro carro que havia batido anteriormente ali.
But then again, when it's raining, you're already slowing down, and I believe it was already a safety car before that, before he hit it. So then he's at mistake, and that was it. There is a part 2 we could do.
Yeah, of course, but not now. I'm tired.
I'll do the part 2 probably on my own or next time. Yeah. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy it and love motorsports and love Audi, then please hit the like button and also subscribe.
And if you love Lamborghini.
Yes, Lamborghinis and Audis. Yeah. And also, did you guys know Ford is going to come back into Formula 1?
Ooh.
And I believe they are going to go with Red Bull in, I believe, 2026 or 2029. But I know Audi is going to go into Formula 1 in 2026. So 3 more years wait. So yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Let's just build a time machine.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do it.
Does anyone know? Does anyone have any tutorials on how to build a time machine?
I know how to build a machine, but not how to build time.
But yeah, that's it from us for now. and we shall see you guys in the next video.
Later.
Bye.